Hello everyone. I've been looking in my diary and it's been 9 months since I last invaded your homes. Now, if you like me doing this, I'm sorry it's been 9 months, and if you don't like me doing this, then please do now reach for your off switch and go back to your back episodes of Britain's Got Talent. Here I am talking about Keble College, Oxford and its choir. I've got permission from my superiors in the college to do some talking to you about the choir and what it's going to be getting up to, and a little bit about Keble College itself. Now, Keble College was founded just over 150 years ago with access, a hot topic, access, right at the top of its agenda. This, when it was founded to allow young men of modest families to come in and begin a training, perhaps for the priesthood. And that was at a time, 1870, when quite a lot, if not most, of the gentlemen who were up at Oxford were funded by their families, or had gentlemen's, the equivalent of the trust fund. So we are going to carry this on because we're pretty proud of our record of admitting students from state schools, but also I feel that the choir has got something to offer you by way of renewing some of our values to do with our great collegiate choirs and their relationship to their chapels and what they're there for. The Oxford movement, out of which Keble was founded, it was founded, broadly speaking, to restore some beauty of holiness and some, if you like, sacramental values to the Church of England. And so I thought we'd carry on in this mission and restore some liturgical values to our profession, which has become somewhat swamped by glitzy broadcasts, recordings, tours, that kind of thing. Now, we shall be carrying on doing that, but we shall do it in its place, and we shall hope, by doing our glitzy recordings and broadcasts and tours, we shall hope to draw you to us and to the services that we do during full term in chapel. So every little piece of work we do on the media or outside is going to have that in the back of its mind. We would like you to come and visit Keble College sometime after the pandemic and see us at work doing what we were put here to do. So I'm going to do a hard sell now of what we're going to be doing in the future, and I'm going to work backwards from Christmas. So, as you all know, the pandemic has threatened to ruin the 150th anniversary of Keble College, but we're not going to let it. We're simply going, as soon as we're all jabbed up and set free, we're going to have all our parties and all our concerts and just do it anyway. So there will be a concert in the Sheldonian Theatre on the 10th of December, when the Keble College Choir will sing the Nelson Messe of Haydn, and with Maestro Papadopoulos and his Oxford Philharmonic Orchestra, they will also be doing the Beethoven Violin Concerto, at which the international celebrity guest soloist will be Anne-Sophie Mutter. That's going to be a great 150th anniversary concert. So that's the first thing I'm going to tell you about, and our choir is now going to sing an offering for you for Ash Wednesday, but we're going to do this with a bit of a difference. We're going to do it as an offering for Ash Wednesday, and also as a piece of educational work, rather than just a piece of posh streaming flamboyance, if you like. So we're going to sing you Be Still My Soul, and the tune is by Sibelius, Finlandia, and we're going to sing it in various forms so that you can get an idea of how we put the stream together. So behind me, or rather accompanying my voice now, you will hear the beginning of the introduction played by the wonderful Ben Mills, our organ scholar, and you will hear the sopranos and altos of our choir sing the first verse. Now, I should just point out to you that we haven't done this the usual way. We've done this without a click track, which means that the students in their own homes, because they're doing this in isolation, entirely on their own, they haven't got the beat going on and they haven't got me to watch. all they've got is an accompaniment from Ben, and they have to use their musicianship and sing to it. So it's not an exercise in precision, it's an exercise in personal musicianship. So here come our lovely sopranos and altos with the first verse of Be Still My Soul to Finlandia by Sibelius. So there you had the first verse of Be Still My Soul to the tune Finlandia by Sibelius, sung by our sopranos and altos in isolation, singing into their phones and computers, and to an accompaniment by our very sensitive and wonderful organ scholar Ben Mills. Before the concert on the 10th of December that I told you about, we're hoping to make our next CD recording. Now, we'll need to be jabbed up and set free to do this, but it's going to reflect my own interests and research interests. So all I can tell you about it is it'll be extremely pleasant and have a lot of semiquavers in it. I'm not going to tell you any more than that because it'll give the game away. But we're making it with CRD, which is the company that was used for our last CD, recorded by my eminent predecessor Matthew Martin, who's gone on to Gonville and Caius College, Cambridge. He really has put the music of Keble on the map with this particular recording, so I have a very large pair of shoes to fill, but filled they must be. So we're going to get our surfboards out and surf the wave that Matthew has created for us, and hopefully this next one will be as well received as the last. I hope that you will enjoy it, but I'm not going to tell you any more than that, but those of you who know me a bit will know that it'll be extremely fun and contain a lot of notes. On to the next verse of Be Still My Soul. Now, something miraculous happened when we were putting this stream together, and that was that the musicianship of 4 of our members became so acute that it sounds like they're all singing in the same room. Bear in mind that they're just on their own at home, as I say, and singing to Ben's accompaniment. So enjoy this next verse of Be Still My Soul, sung by 4 of our members, and I defy you to say that they aren't singing in the same room.
Be still my soul, the Lord is on your side. Bear patiently of grief and pain. Leave to your God to order and provide. In every change ye faithful will remain. Be still my soul, your best, your
So that was a verse of Be Still My Soul, sung by Madeline, Beth, Matthew and Isaac. entirely separately in their own homes, but it sounds like they're in the same room. Now, I was very keen that they did this because these streams are normally done to a click track, which means, of course, that the beat is metronomic, and no music really should be metronomic. And it also invites a lack of phrasing because the click, of course, doesn't have any hierarchy to it. It's always the same strength. So this is our little experiment on our part. Later this term, we'll be doing something more like you would expect over the social media, something a little bit more sophisticated perhaps, and a little bit more glitzy. But I hope you're enjoying this for the time being. Anyway, I told you about our 150th anniversary concert in the Sheldonian Theatre. I told you about our upcoming CD. Now, 2 tours. We've been invited to sing in Amsterdam, and so we're going to be putting together a tour of Holland. Now, of course, we don't know when that's going to be because everything is COVID permitting at the moment. But what is very nice in a choir like ours is to have unsolicited invitations to sing abroad, because it proves that the world wants us. It's nice to feel wanted, and now we feel wanted. We were going to go to America just as the first lockdown happened, and that was terribly disappointing for the students. So in the further future, we're hoping to resurrect that American tour as well. But obviously we are still, all of us, the victim of circumstances beyond our control. On to the third verse of Be Still My Soul. This is the whole choir now, and I say bear in mind that they are exercising their own musical initiative and not singing to a click track and all of that. So enjoy the next verse.
Be still my soul, the hour is tasting all, when we shall be forever with the Lord. When disappointment, grief, and fear are gone, sorrow
The last thing I want to tell you about is our little English tour. We're going to be going up to Yorkshire, we hope, in the last week in September. And if you are around on Monday the 27th of September and you're in York, you'll be able to hear us singing Evensong in the Minster. All of our plans that I've outlined to you today, obviously all of them are COVID permitting, and we just wait for the vaccines to be rolled out and be allowed to mix again. Let's hope and pray all together that that will be as soon as possible, but we also have to be realistic. This could go on for months. I hope you've enjoyed listening to me. Do keep a lookout for Keble College Choir, and I would like to finish by repeating my little sense of values. Please, if you like our work, do try and come and see us and pray with us in our chapel while we're doing our work there in our services in full term. You'll be very welcome, and you can get in touch with me personally via the music link on the college website, and email me, and I'll be pleased to welcome you to any service and explain what we do. God bless you, and God bless the students. Bye.